What happened at the Toronto Regional? On the 23rd of April, I attended my very first regional. It took place downtown Toronto at the Metro Convention Center, and it was amazing. Okay, so I want to talk about the rounds first. Never been to a regional before. Don't know how it works normally. The event was supposed to start at like 10 a.m. I got there at like 9:30. The event actually started at like 10:15, 10:20. No biggie. Round one. They post 4 pieces of paper on each corner of the room. There's like 326 people, I think they said. That's like 81 people for a piece of paper. Why would they do it like that? Why not just post them online or like give us more pieces of paper or something? In the later rounds, they did it online. I don't know why it just wasn't like that at the start. But, you know, whatever. We keep it going. I get my paper, get to my first table, stared at my opponent, dude playing Drytron. I'm like, alright, bet. Never faced Drytron before. Don't know what they do, really. I'll just wing it. Game 1, Game 2, opens up Dark Ruler back-to-back. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Beats my ass, 2-0'd me, move on to the next one. Really nice guy, though. Game 2, traptrix. I knew I'd face traptrix. I didn't study traptrix at all, though, because I'm a dumbass, and I didn't care. I was like, if I face it, I'll just lose, or, like, I'll just beat them somehow. Lose to that guy, too. Really nice guy again. 2-0'd me, though. I was close to winning Game 2, but I just didn't. Whatever. Game 3. At this point, I don't care. I'm like, I didn't care anyway about winning earlier, but at this point, I really don't care. Like, I'm never going to do anything. Go to my third table. A literal child is sitting on the opposite side. Like an actual literal child. At most 10 years old. At maximum 10 years old. Bro's running Dark World. Wins the die roll. Annihilates me. Just full combo Dark World me. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm like, you're doing something. I'm losing cards. On to the game 2, right? Beat him game 2. A bit of a bleeder. But it was fun. Game 3, he just gets the worst brick of all time in his hand. I don't know what he was bricking on. He does like Bigfoot effect. And discards card destruction, special summons Bigfoot, and then just has nothing. Passes to me, I hit him with Sprite, full combo. Game ends. Felt awful. My first ever win at a regional, I felt awful for beating that kid. The dad was watching the whole time, and he comes up, and the dad's like, you did really good, son. You did really good, right? And the kid's like, no, I lose every game. I'm so bad. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? I just wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Really nice dad, though. Him and I just spoke for a bit. I was telling the kid how he did really good. I was trying to cheer him up. He was really good. He knew how to full combo, like, Dark World at, like, the age of, like, 8 or something. But we move on. We press on, right? Round 4. Facing Traptrix. No, sorry, Kashtira. I was prepared for a Kashtira. Game 1, I nibbed them at the wrong time, and I lost somehow, even though I got to nib Kashtira. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I messed up. Game 2, really long game. I won in time. So we drawed, and then he just dropped. He's like, yeah, it's 1-1. I'm done. Just dropped. And I'm like, okay, sure. Game 5. Traptrix again. I didn't learn anything from my last Traptrix opponent. I lost both rounds. No, I won round 1. No, he won round 1. Something. I lost the match. Doesn't matter. Really nice guy, though. Him and I just messed around the whole duel. The guy sitting next to me, we all just talked about Smash Brothers and, like, games that we played as kids and Pokemon Pearl and stuff like that. Really nice group of guys. On to round 5. No, round 6. I'm getting the rounds mixed up. Round 6, I'm facing Punk Gold Pride. Really cool deck. Never seen Punk Gold Pride before. I was excited, though. I heard Gold Pride Punk, and I'm like, hey, let's go. Whatever this is, I'm in for it. He kicks my ass. Actually, no, I lied. Why did I say that? It's hard keeping track of everything. I kick his ass. 2-0'd. We move on. At this point, I just dropped. I'm like, I want to buy some cards. I want to mess around. Let's see what this event's got. So, while I'm looking for cards, going through binders, talking to people, I pick up some cool things. Pick up like 3 Solemn Judgments. I pick up a Starlight Rare Blackwing. I've been looking for a Starlight Rare Blackwing for so long. Because that shit's cheap. That shit is cheap right now. I think it's going to go up for sure. And I want all the Signer Dragons and Starlight Rare one day. I just want to keep it. Super nice card. Beautiful. I got it for a nice deal. Fantastic. I also picked up some field centers, some nice cheap field centers. Just wanted them. And then I saw crush cards and ruggles at the event. And I was like, I want to get my binder and my deck box signed. And if it's not too much to ask, a picture if I can. The thing is, I was so nervous to ask. I was like pacing around the event hall for like an hour, like trying to build up the courage. I was so worried. I don't know why. It was just like, I saw them and I was like, these are legends. These are actual legends. And my nerve just got to me. I don't know. The one thing that sucked is I lost my gray Sharpie on the way to the event. So I couldn't get them to sign my deck box or my binder because they're both black and I have a black Sharpie, so that wouldn't work, obviously. I was super upset about that. But eventually I did build up the courage to ask them for pictures. And I'll throw them up here now. I look horrible in them. The other three look amazing. I am so awkward in these pictures. I was like, Brian, can I please have a picture with everyone? They were super nice. All three of them were so nice. Super nice group of people. I was just making it weirder. You know, they were still super nice and accepting, though. And I'm so glad I got to meet them. Overall, as a whole, I love the event. My first regional I ever played at, and it was amazing. Like, everything about it, basically, was exactly how I wanted to go. I didn't win, like I said, was not expecting to, did not care about that. I got to meet some awesome people, buy some awesome cards, play some fun games, and just relax. Amazing time. I would 100% go again. I think Toronto's getting another one in like June, July, around there. 100% I want to go to that one too. It was so fun. It's so cool seeing everyone. So fun playing like actually kind of like I know it's not a YCS, but like more competitive games. So cool. Everyone there was amazing. I got to meet some awesome people. It just, as a whole, the event was amazing. I loved it. I loved every single bit of it. I don't know if I'm going to run at the next regional. Maybe Spright again. Maybe some Synchron Spice. But if it's going to be any of the Syak decks, Super Heavy's looking real interesting to me. Real interesting. Really can't wait for the next event. Hope to see the same awesome people and maybe some new faces and maybe even some of you somehow. But catch you guys at the next one. Peace.